Meanwhile, the Comelec held a media briefing on day one of the national campaign period. Let's get out to Greg Gregoria via Zoom for more details. Greg, hello. What was the Comelec's assessment of the campaign kickoff?
Sean, as we have started the campaign period for those seeking the national positions for the 2022 elections, Comelec said what they're seeing right now is largely compliance from candidates or from national candidates. This includes the necessary applications to the Comelec campaign committee for campaign events that will need approval from this committee. In fact, based on the latest data, there are 71 applications that have been received by the NCR and Region 3. This includes the applications from presidential aspirants, Vice President Leni Robredo, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Manila Mayor Isko Moreno, and Senator Ping Lacson. However, there was one application made by the camp of Vice President Leni Robredo that was denied due to lack of requirement, while another application from the camp of Manila Mayor Isko Moreno, which was also denied due to or for being filed out of time. Comelec emphasized that approval or applications for such approval must be filed at least 72 hours before any campaign activity. And with all of this, Comelec also said that even as we know that there are candidates that will be having their proclamation rallies later today, Comelec highlighted or mentioned that the proclamation rally of Calyodi this afternoon was not applied to the National Capital Region's Comelec Campaign Committee, meaning if the camp of Calyodi would pursue this event, this might constitute a violation or an election offense. Sean?
All right, we'll get out to JC a little later regarding what's going on with the Calyodi right now. But for now, Greg, the Comelec is actually also encouraging the public to report cases and instances of vote buying as well as other campaign violations. The question is, have they received any reports?
Sean, for the vote buying, yes, the Comelec has emphasized the need for the public to report such incidents, as it has been mentioned or highlighted in the Fair Elections Act that giving anything that is valuable in exchange of a vote may be considered as vote buying. Thus, according to Comelec spokesperson James Jimenez, the public must report a complaint to the Commission on Elections through Sumbongko at VoteSafe Sumbongko PH at votesafe.ph or use hashtag Sumbongko on Twitter for them to monitor our reports. But aside from that, Jimenez said complaints are necessary as this would be needed for hearing procedures or for procedures for cases such as this to be pursued. But Jimenez also highlighted that they have not received any report of vote buying yet. What they have received so far are potential violations such as illegal posting of campaign materials, use of government vehicles, and the gatherings in some of the campaign activities made by some candidates. Sean?
All right, on another topic, Greg, did the poll body issue any updates at all on the disqualification cases against presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos?
Sean, for the 4 pending disqualification cases filed before the Commission on Elections against presidential aspirant Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos, Comelec said there are no update yet. However, what update they have given us so far is the dismissal of the petition to cancel certificate of candidacy of Ferdinand Marcos Sr., which was earlier filed by Tiburcio Marcos. Sean?
All right, the Comelec also, Greg, did say that the youth will be the driving force, or the youth vote will be the driving force in the upcoming elections. What do they mean about that exactly?
Sean, this means that the youth vote, or the number of voters the number of voters with age or aging 18 to 41 is now more than half of the voting population. In fact, according to the Commission on Elections, we are having 65.7 million voters registered for the 2022 elections, and we are having 56% of this as those aging 18 to 41. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for all those updates, and do stay safe out there. Greg Gregorio of News 5 joining us live from Intramuros in Manila via Zoom.